ERC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Tuesday, the 22nd of September. James Spann here. We've got rain out today, not quite as extensive as yesterday. Let's go right to some of the Skycam shots around the network. First off, from Demopolis, we're watching the river levels rising. That's the Tombigbee River going into flood down at Demopolis, and it will continue to rise. We'll post some of the specific crest forecast over on the blog. But all that water has got to come down here, and there's a bunch of it on the way. Those campers over on the Greene County side will probably have to be moving soon. Up in Tuscaloosa, a partly sunny sky there. And from Gadsden, low clouds hanging over the city. There's the big picture, the water vapor satellite shot this afternoon. You can see that upper low sitting over the Colorado-Kansas border. In advance of that, very moist, unsettled weather to eastern Texas across parts of the Deep South. There's a look at the 500 millibar chart. And things are evolving pretty much as forecast by the models. We got a southwest flow here. Down below that, there's a look at the showers and storms. By golly, not that much out there today. That's good. Not as much as expected, and nobody's griping about that. That's at 2:30. Now, we've got some heavy rain falling in parts of Greene, Sumter, and Marengo counties. Heavy rain falling in parts of Marion County. But the eastern side of the state, relatively dry. And the good news over in Atlanta, they are relatively dry this afternoon. Look at the severe weather chart, and this is day 4 through 8. And note on day 4, that's Friday, got a slight risk of severe weather just northwest of here. And on day 5, Saturday, severe weather a possibility from central Alabama all the way up to Cleveland and Erie, Pennsylvania, with a trough coming in, and that'll have to be watched. As that's beginning to look like it could be a pretty active weather day with a dual threat maybe of severe weather and some flooding problems. Rain for the next 5 days. This valid through Sunday morning at 7. Axis of the heaviest rain from near Brownsville, Texas, up to about Indianapolis. That's suggesting about 1 inch here. And, of course, you know, we all know some spots will get more than that, and the convective nature of these downpours and the tropical air mass. And the Atlantic, still quiet. Modeling, this is the OZGFS at 1 o'clock tomorrow. There's the closed low sitting on the Kansas-Oklahoma border, Kansas-Colorado border. And notice the 588 ridge building all across the southeast. And we think that warmer air aloft will tend to keep the showers fairly scattered. There could be some out there, but the better coverage probably off to the west. Thursday, same deal, ridging in place here. Could be a few scattered showers and storms, mainly during the peak of the daytime heating process. And Friday, the same thing, although the trough begins to lift out a bit, but we're still under ridging. Now, Saturday, the upper level trough passing just north of here. And the upper air winds are increasing, and that could provide enough dynamic support for some active storms. There's the surface chart. You can see it should be an active convective day with a good chance of showers and storms. They could be strong to severe and maybe heavy rain in spots. And then Sunday, the surface boundary pushes on down to Montgomery by midday. And again, if this is right, much of North Alabama could be dry on Sunday after rain Saturday and Saturday night. And then Monday, look at that big upper-level low deepening over the Great Lakes, and Vortmax rotating around that, and the model trying to kind of lift that boundary north again with a secondary front coming in from the north as well. So all of a sudden now, instead of being dry with low humidity, this is suggesting, wait a minute, we might have to wait until Tuesday for that. So we're not going to change anything yet, and there's Tuesday, and that secondary push comes in here, and that'll be a good day. That's a cooler day, highs in the 70s. We think lows get down in the 50s by Wednesday morning, and there's a look at Wednesday. Nice weather there. So no doubt, drier air is ahead for next week. Whether it gets in here Monday, Tuesday, that's up for debate right now. And the end of the forecast, 8th of October. High amplitude, but still the core of the westerlies are a little north of here. And down below that, we look dry if that's right. Look at the cold air over eastern Canada. And a little tropical system out there east of the Bahamas. You know, this is hurricane season. It's been kind of a flop so far, but it just looks like anything that wants to crank up this year sure wants to fire up out there in the Atlantic way east of the United States. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.
Weather.